Hello everybody, this is the Moon Employer. I know it has been a very long time since I've made a video. Life happens. Okay, that's funny that I said that and that happens. Okay, life happens. A lot of things happened. But really quick, I just want to make this video to tell you where I've been, what I've been doing, what I've gone through, and what I'm doing now. I appreciate that you guys have stayed subscribed. I wouldn't hold it against anyone if they did unsubscribe, because I was inactive for almost a year. But I'll let you guys know that I'm alive and well. Mostly well. My anxiety came back with a vengeance recently. But I'll talk about that in a moment. First I want to talk about what happened. I was gone because, to be honest, my anxiety went away completely. I don't know what I did, but it pretty much was just dormant for a long time. And it didn't start coming back until I started to work. I don't know if you guys know, but I've never worked before. And I'm 28, and I got my first job just recently, literally 3 months ago. And that's about how long it lasted. It was okay at first, I was doing well, but my anxiety started to really get to me. My coworker, my manager, they were not very kind to me, and they were not, worst of all, they were not empathetic toward my anxiety. They did not ask me how they could help me if I don't feel good. When I didn't feel good, they were dismissive, so it was toxic, and I didn't like it. Now, granted, if I did have my anxiety under control, it wouldn't have been an issue, and I'd still be working there. But I did well. I've been sitting in my room pretty much my whole adult life, and like in my later teenage years, I stopped going out and socializing. I just started playing games all day. I don't really regret it, because I love games. So, also, I forgot to do this, but it is currently 4 p.m., I think. We are free skating in Minneapolis. I know this isn't the character that I usually play, like my custom character with the moon helmet. I can't get Thug Pro to work with my controller. I have a new controller, it just doesn't want to work. I don't have any money right now for a new controller. I tried to install Rethawed, which is a new mod for Tony Hawk's, and that thing's popping right now. There's a ton of people on it, and I'm very curious to see if I can get my helmet on there, because it is like, a compilation. So I might have my helmet on there. If it does, and, you'll be seeing videos on that. But I just wanted to make this video just to let you guys know, how I'm doing, all that stuff. So to continue and stop going on tangents, because I have ADHD, yeah, I quit. 3 months. I was making good commission, making good money. I was actually good at my job. I couldn't believe that I was good at my job, because I was a salesman. I worked for AT&T, and I had to basically convince people to buy things. I was a salesman. That takes charisma, social finesse, and I had all of that. So I've always had that in me naturally. I already kind of suspected that. Social anxiety is not really a thing for me. It's pretty much every other silly thing that bothers me. So yeah, I quit, and my anxiety honestly has been really bad. It's about as bad as it's ever been. I've kind of gone back to how I was before. Honestly, and trigger warning, talks of wanting to, self-eliminate. I ended up going to a mental hospital. The police came. The officer was really nice. It wasn't like a crazy thing. And they took me to a facility where I was on psychiatric hold for 72 hours. And to be honest, it didn't help. It didn't do anything for me. I did meet a cute girl there, and we started talking, and eventually she became my girlfriend. I lost my virginity to this woman, and I fell in love with her. And things didn't pan out. I'm not going to go too into detail, but things did not pan out between us. We both wanted different things, so I just let her go. Ow, that sucks. And that was a crazy first experience for me because everything came naturally to me. I thought I was going to be really awkward and not know how to take a girl out on a date or how to talk to one or kiss one or anything like that, but I did just perfectly fine. So outside of that, you know, getting my first job, getting my first girlfriend, all those crazy things happening in 2024, and my anxiety coming back with a vengeance. I did some self-analyzing. I've been suffering pretty bad this past month, and really bad. I've been really bad. I really haven't been okay. But I was just laying down in bed, giving in to my anxiety as I usually would. And I decided that I'm going to change. I'm going to make changes. Because my lifestyle is no different than it was, you know, before. Right now, I still live the exact same life that I did when I was really anxious. And I have the same habits, and I didn't realize this. But a few things that I did, and this pertains to you if you suffer with anxiety. If you do the same thing, stop doing it. Stop doing it with me. Start today, because I'm starting now. I've already made some progress. So I am a part of a thread or a forum called Sanctioned Suicide, and I make a lot of posts on there. Especially when I'm despairing. I make very depressing posts. I have existential crises, mental breakdowns, and it's just not a good place. I go there to vent. I go there to affirm and validate my depression and kind of, marinate in it. But I can't do that anymore. I decided that I'm not going to do that anymore because that could be a contributor. In fact, I know it is. So I'm staying away from those forums. I'm also staying away from two subreddits. I am a part of the cardiophobia subreddit, which is what I have, it's fear of my own heart, and the health anxiety subreddit, where people talk about this and that. They say, hey, I have these symptoms. Anybody else has this? Anybody, I'm seeking reassurance on that topic. Seeking reassurance. My stepmother's a nurse. I go to her all the time. Hey, is this normal? Does this feel... I can't keep doing that. I'm feeding my anxiety by putting so much effort and energy into it. And the only healthy way to put energy into it is by doing what I do on this channel. Encouraging people to reach out to me if they deal with the same thing. And not only that, but making these videos is incredibly therapeutic for me. Playing a game like this, even though this is a remastered version, takes me back to a more simple time, and I get to just relax and talk to you guys. And even though I don't get a lot of views or too many comments, I still enjoy making these videos, and I hope that one day they'll help somebody. Because as I've stated in previous videos, when you go through, stuff like this, a lot of the times you will become empathetic toward other people who go through the same thing, and you'll just want to help them, because you wouldn't wish it on anybody. So, I haven't been doing any specials, I just realized this. At least I know how to do that one. That's not gonna work. Anyway. Yeah. I've become empathetic. I want to make more videos. I want to participate in communities that have to do with recovery, because that's a positive note. Not seeking reassurance or fear-mongering or anything like that. It's positive. You can talk about anxiety. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not telling myself to avoid the subject. I'm telling myself to avoid the unhealthy subjects. Just researching things and worrying about things. I don't want to do it anymore. That's something that I've been doing for many years now. It's something I haven't stopped doing. So I figured something has got to give, and if I eliminate all of these habits, maybe I'll do better. Maybe I'll do better. So I'm taking a chance, and I'm trying to heal. proactively taking control of my life. One of the things, another thing I'll do is have a routine and regular sleep schedule. I was doing good with my sleep schedule for a while, but yeah, started going to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning because I'm playing video games. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna be going to bed at like 11, 12 like I was before, and not staying in bed too long. I've kind of developed a fear of eating, so my body's not taking too kindly to that. So I'm going to be going back to eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just watching my portions, just, you know, eating healthy. And just going back to doing the things I enjoy. You know, venting and, you know, dealing with my anxiety in a positive manner. Not in a manner that is just going to keep me full of dread and keep me upset and depressed. And I want to get the most out of the things that I do. My hobbies, my enjoyments, you know, things I enjoy, like anime. You know, I watched Dan recently, and I loved it so much that I ordered a bunch of stickers, and I slapped them all over my room, got them all over my keyboard. In fact, I'm gonna go the extra mile this time and not be lazy, and I'll insert a picture of my keyboard and stuff, and to show you. I ordered a Serial Experiments Lane shirt. You know, just kind of indulging more in the things that I like. And on that note, a game that I love to play is Final Fantasy XIV. I've been wondering why my love for it has been kind of waning, my enjoyment. It's because I'm not getting the most out of it. So, I'm going to change that. I'm going to socialize, because I'm not social. I'm going to make friends. On Final Fantasy, on Rethought, on Thug Pro, whatever. And I'm going to see where that takes me. We're having some friends, and having, you know, just developing more healthy habits. I want to see where that's going to take me, because I've never really done it before. So, I guess that's my New Year's resolution. And all of this came about, you know, me changing all these things. And it's funny because it made me think of Far Cry 3. You ever play Far Cry 3? You know Voss. And there's a clip where he says, and I'm going to actually just put the clip in. Fuck it. I'm not lazy. I can't be lazy. I got to do everything to the utmost.
Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked. Everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing, over and over and over and over and over again, thinking this time is going to be different.
Okay, so that should be done. So yeah, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing every day, over and over, expecting things to change. What was I doing every day, over and over again? The forums, reassurance seeking, checking my pulse, obsessing over everything that upsets me, instead of, you know, doing healthy things. Trying to enjoy life more. I'm taking you guys with me on my journey. I'm going to be making videos regularly now, because I have nothing to do now, and because more than anything, I really want to help people. So I'll be sharing, you know, coping mechanisms. I'll talk about meds that I take. I'm not going to, you know, refer. I'm not going to say, hey, you should take these. No, I'm just going to talk about my experience with meds. And tell you what my state of mind is for the day, or, you know, things that you should try doing, stuff like that. Anyway, that's about it for this update video. Planning on making another one. I'll probably make another one later today. Gotta spitball some ideas, roll them around in my head. But outside of that, this has been your friend, the Moon Employer, and And like always, at the end of every video, I implore you to reach out to me if you're going through a tough time. Let's talk. You know, I promise you I can relate to you. I've been through the fucking worst of it, so... the goal of this channel is not only for me to heal myself, but also to try to heal others. So, yeah, don't have much left to say. Thanks for watching. Keep your heads up, and I'll see you again soon. That combo was kind of sick.